Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is episode 2 of the football discussion. Before I start, there will be a link in the description for the Twitter account for this. They're on Twitter now. If you could please pause the video and go over and drop a follow on it, be very much appreciated. Even if you stay to the end, that'd be also great. Before we get into the video, please like and subscribe to the channel. It helps push it out to as many people as possible to get this growing as quick as possible. As discussed in Monday's episode, there will be a Friday video, hopefully every Monday and Friday. The Mondays will be discussing the weekend's results, sorry heads itchy, and Friday will be for me having a few games. For this week we'll have 5 to talk about of how it could be an interesting weekend. I don't know if all games are on telly. I'm pretty sure 2 of these are. So I don't know if everyone can watch. To start off with, I will talk about the top 4 race for Champions League spots for next season in the Premier League. The first game is Leicester v Manchester United, and then it'll be Chelsea versus Wolves. United go to the King Power Stadium in the last game of the season on Sunday with a 4 PM kick-off, with the hopes of getting the Champions League football for next season. Manchester United only need to draw. At a bare minimum, United can either win or draw for Champions League football for next season for Solskjaer to be competing and managing his club in the Champions League. If United lose, then they need Chelsea to get bet at Stamford Bridge by Wolves, with Wolves looking to try and secure a place in 6 at the best for group stages for the Europa League football for next season. If Leicester must win, Leicester must beat United to get Champions League football back in the King Power for next season. They are guaranteed at minimum Europa League football. Brendan Rodgers has done a good job with his first full season in charge, especially not spending a hell of a money. I think 35 million on Yuri Tielemans, and I think maybe about 15 million or something on Sayuncu. I think he was there last season, I can't remember. Sorry if I'm looking away constantly, I'm just the way I am. If Leicester must win. If Leicester draw, then Chelsea must lose. If Chelsea lose against Wolves, all that it needs to be is United and Leicester to draw the match, and both United and Leicester will be in the Champions League football for next season. If Chelsea win or draw, they'll get Champions League football for next season. Guaranteed. If they lose, Leicester must lose. It'll be a good weekend on Sunday with European football for Champions League up for grabs, because the way it's been over the past couple of weeks, it could be MD's game. It's like nobody wants Champions League football for next season. And this could ride on major transfers, as United have come out with reports of Sancho and other targets will only be discussed once Champions League football is secured. Just a minute. Sorry for the pause there, I got interrupted. And I'll get back to it. I think it was with football transfers, with likes of United waiting for Champions League football reports to make a move for the likes of Jadon Sancho and for other targets. The Champions League football will be massive for either of these 3 clubs, United, Chelsea or Leicester. But as you know, the money is mental. It's like they'll get bigger money, they'll gain their sponsorship money back with it, and much more. Obviously, with this season, Frank Lampard is the only one with Champions League experience of the 3 managers at managerial level. Solskjaer, yes, he does, but that's as a player. Brendan Rodgers, actually, take that back. I forgot Brendan Rodgers did manage Celtic up here in Scotland in the group stages. I forgot about that. So it's only Solskjaer that actually has not got Champions League experience as a manager. My fault. But as it is, Sunday for the top 4 race will be nuts. It will be good. Very good to watch. All 4 teams, Leicester United, Chelsea, Wolves. Yes, Wolves can't get Champions League football, but they'll still go out all out for the win. Both games, all 4 teams will give it their all. Hopefully it'll be entertaining games to watch. With that, we move on to the relegation battle in the Premier League, with the 3 games, with the 3 teams that can still go down or stay up. Obviously Norwich were relegated the other weekend with a 4-0 defeat at home to West Ham, with Mikel Antonio scoring 4. It's Arsenal v Watford, Everton v Bournemouth, and West Ham versus Aston Villa. It's a nuts time because Bournemouth need to win away against Everton and hope both Watford and Aston Villa lose away, with Watford playing Arsenal away and Aston Villa playing West Ham away. Bournemouth need to beat Everton to have a chance of staying up. If either Watford or Villa draw, Bournemouth are relegated. If both Watford and Aston Villa win, it'll go down to goal difference, which is only in it by 1. It could be nuts. With Watford playing Arsenal, which is they're in good form at the minute, and it could be a different story. Everton are a bit dodgy in this, so both may have a chance. Same with West Ham versus Villa. Aston Villa may have a chance. Jack Grealish might be able to drag his team through it and win it and keep him up. With a speculation about Jack Grealish leaving Aston Villa at the end of the season, with the links of Manchester United, Man City, even Chelsea, even Liverpool I think, with reports of £80 million moves. If relegated, there's supposed to be reports of £50 million. With this, Eddie Howe with Bournemouth, they've been up for the past few seasons. I think this is the season where he spent the big money for Bournemouth, and it'll be very bad to go down. But it does look like Bournemouth are down and out with a crunching defeat at home to Southampton last game. With it, Eddie Howe could be managing the Championship next season, along with Daniel Farke's Norwich City. It's sad times for Eddie Howe, as I do respect him as a manager, and I hope that he does keep Bournemouth up. With that, you've got Dean Smith trying to keep his side up, with Dean Smith and Aston Villa a fan. I don't know what Eddie Howe is. I don't know the manager for Watford, as they've just sacked Nigel Pearson after a 3-1 defeat away against West Ham, I think it was. Watford, I think this is their 4th match of the season with their current caretaker. There's like Michael Mullins it is, I think. Don't quote me on that because I don't know. I ain't a Watford fan. But I don't know if any of these relegation scraps, these relegation battle 3 games are on telly this weekend. They might be with the respective clubs live streaming them on their own channel. I honestly don't know what it is, but it'll be a very entertaining weekend for the Premier League in total. As Arsenal only really can get European football through the league this season, as they got defeated at home to Aston Villa earlier on in the week. With that, Arsenal do play Chelsea in the FA Cup final, which could see Arsenal they would have to win to get European football for next season. It'd only be Europa League. This is Mikel Arteta. He's only had about half a season, if you could call, with the Gunners. He's done a good job defensively, they've been improving him. But yeah, it'll be a good weekend with these 5 games coming up. Who's going to get top 4? Who's going to miss out? Relegation? Who's going to survive? Who's going down? I don't know, I can't do anything. I'm no down in England, no fans can get into the stadium. It's sad times with lockdown in the UK. With games behind closed doors, hopefully with that the games will be our fans back in by October all across the UK. But with that, I can't comment on any political side, any government involvement with this, because I do not want to risk any form of legal actions getting taken against me. But with that, I'm going to wrap up the video. This has been episode 2 of the football discussion. I hope you people have enjoyed. Before you go, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, it helps massively. Drop a comment on what you think will happen at the weekend. There will be links in the description for our Twitter account now, which will be a bit active over the weekend, hopefully, as long as I'm personally not busy, which I shouldn't be at this moment in time, but I don't know. I did shave, so don't comment anything about the baby face. But yeah, with that, I think that's all I can say for the time on this episode. But with that, peace.